Right now, there is a phone call that would change your entire month. You know the number, you know exactly what to say, and instead of making it, you are tightening the things on your desk. You are one of the most disciplined people in any room you walk into, and discipline was never your problem. What looks like procrastination is obedience. You are obeying a forecast, one your brain wrote long before you ever sat at that desk. And the moment you can see it, its grip on you loosens. I am Claudia Carbonell, creator of Life Map Therapy. I am a clinical hypnotherapist with a master's in marriage and family therapy. And for 15 years, I have worked inside the minds of high performers. Closers, founders, executives, people who look from the outside like they have everything handled. And almost every one of them was running the same hidden program. In the next few minutes, I am going to name that program out loud, why your best month so often triggers your worst, why the deal dies at the finish line for a reason you can never quite explain, and what actually decides the close before you say a single word. It all traces back to one place, so let me take you there. Science is now clear on something about your brain. It runs on prediction. Long before you dial, before you name a price, before you ask for the close, it has already forecast how this is going to go, built from everything you have ever lived through. And the forecast never announces itself. It reaches you as a mood, as hesitation, as the sudden urgent need to check your email one more time. That pause you feel before a big close is a prediction running faster than your conscious mind. Your brain has quietly decided what happens when the deal gets big, and your body simply obeys. If you just feel something tighten reading this, sit with me. That is recognition, and recognition is where every change begins. So where did the forecast come from? Most of it was written long before you were old enough to question it. What you observe about money, about being seen, about whether it was safe to want more, to have more, to be the one who wins, those beliefs were installed in you, and then they took the wheel, quietly stirring every time you reach for something big. I want to tell you about this person who taught me how deep this runs, my own son. For 12 years, I lost him to addiction. 12 years. When he finally got sober, he was devastated, certain he had thrown away his best years with no way to get them back. I made him a promise that sounded impossible, that I told him, stay sober, and in 1 year, you will achieve more than most people achieve in 12. Then I did on him the exact work I am describing to you now. We left his sales skills alone and went underneath to the forecast his brain was running about who he was and what he was allowed to have. In under a year, he became one of the top 5 salespeople out of more than 5,000 in his company. The market was the same, his script was the same, the prediction changed. And the moment his brain stopped forecasting failure, all the energy he had been spending to fight himself came free for the work. A high performer already pours out enormous effort. Half of his was vanishing into war inside him that no one could see, and suddenly it was his to use. Now, let me give you something you can use today before your next important call. I call it a prediction audit. 3 questions. The first 2 takes seconds. The third one, the one most people would rather not say out loud, shows you exactly where your income has been capped. We will get there. First, the easy one, your best sales month. Now the month right after it, what changed? What is the gap where your calling lives? Second, and be honest, because you already know this one. Where do you pull back? Every single time, prospecting, the close, naming the higher price, the follow-up. Now, the third question, the one that matters most, the one your body has been answering for you without asking permission. In the moment, right before a big close, what does your body expect to happen? Whatever came up to you, do one thing with it. Say it out loud. My brain expects this when the deal gets big. The moment you name the prediction, its grip loosens. It moves from somewhere running you to something you can see, and what you can see, you can begin to change. Hear me on this. The adult brain keeps forming new pathways for the entire life. The forecast that has been quietly capping your income was written, and anything that was written can be rewritten. That is simply how the brain works. There is a book where the whole of it lives, 15 years of it, called Heal Your Pain, Overcome Your Challenges, Find Yourself. If today names something in you, the link is below this video. Before you go looking for it, do one thing first. Before your next big call, run the prediction audit. Say the forecast out loud. Choose the one you want in its place and say that one before you dial. You will feel the difference in your own body, and that feeling is where the whole thing begins. If this is the work you have been looking for without knowing what to call it, subscribe. The next video goes one level deeper into the invisible ceiling that decides how much success your nervous system will let you keep. You will want that one. I keep my practice to 5 people because this work takes everything I have. If you are ready to stop fighting yourself, you can find me at lifemaptherapy.com. I am Claudia Carbonell, creator of Life Map Therapy. I will see you in the next one.